Hello, I'm Carly Egger and I'm a mental health and wellbeing trainer from Claims Consortium Group, and I've also been a trainer with MHFA England for the last 16 months. I wanted to take this opportunity to say a big hello to all of the mental health first aiders across the UK right now, and to assure you that you're all doing a fantastic job in supporting the mental health of our nation when we really do need it the most. This is a time of great change, uncertainty, and in some cases fear for many of us. Mental health awareness and support is a huge undertaking, and in these unprecedented times, ever-increasing numbers are needing additional support, guidance, and sometimes just justification for their feelings more than ever before. Like many of you, I find myself suddenly thrust into working full-time from home, juggling the use of technology that I'm not overly familiar with, and in my case, with the additional job of homeschooling, entertaining, and supporting an often reluctant 7-year-old. It's not an easy situation, and one made even harder in that there's no definite end in sight. The vast majority of us have that natural human need for control and an element of certainty, which is lacking right now. But the one thing we can be certain of is that we will get through this, and where possible, we'll come out of the other side stronger and with abilities we never knew we could possess. In our drastically altered workplaces especially, mental health first aiders are doing a vital job right now in supporting their colleagues and their organisations. This can be especially challenging when we're all working remotely, but it's still very, very possible. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to run through a few tips which you may find useful. Firstly, it's really important to get to know your remote workers and check in with them regularly. At the end of the day, prevention is better than cure. So the quicker we can pick up on changes in people's thoughts and behaviours, the better. The longer somebody is left working alone or left in isolation with these feelings, the more issues are likely to present themselves in the future. It's great to show your employees and show your colleagues that you are a mental health first aider. Make sure that it's added to your email signature, or it may be that you share a digital poster amongst your colleagues so that remote workers know who you are and how they can contact you. We are now in an age of the video call. I've undertaken more video calls in the last few weeks than I ever have done before. And it's important that we apply the same principles to video calls as you would do to a conversation face to face. Make sure that you set the relevant time aside, minimize those distractions where possible, and give the person your full focus. Video calls are fantastic in that it still allows us to use those non-verbal cues. We can look at somebody's body language, their facial expressions. Very often, it's not only what somebody says, but the way that they say it that can give a lot away. Make it clear to the individual that you're there to support them, that you can support them even if it is remotely, and that we can help them with any action they wish to take. Ensure that they know who they can contact, but also ensure that you know who you can contact for further support, whether that be your HR department, your line manager, or signposting the individual to your employee assistant programme. It's also vital that we offer self-help tips to our employees. There are so many things that they can do from home. Making the most of that hour of exercise per day, going out for a walk, meditating and eating well are things that we can all do wherever we are. Finally, I urge the mental health first aiders to make sure that they're looking after themselves. Supporting your colleagues and your communities can actually really take a toll on you. So it's imperative that you look after your own well-being as well. Make sure that you take the time out of your day to do something that makes you happy. Ensure that you have somebody that you can confide in. If you have other mental health first aiders within your organisation, or there are other organisations that you work with that also have mental health first aiders, it may be a good idea to set up a chat group or to have regular updates with them. It's a fantastic opportunity to share ideas, to be able to share best practice, and also an opportunity to discuss some of the examples you may have come across. Most importantly, relax where you can and look for the things that we can control rather than focusing all our energy on the things that we can't. Rest assured you're doing a great job, which is massively appreciated by your colleagues, your organisations, and in many cases, your wider communities. Thank you ever so much and stay safe.